In this book, Great Leaders and Great Events, published in 1922, there is a section that speaks on John Calvin's history. And in this book, as you can see, pause to read, that it mentions Calvin's publishing and even says that he didn't even recognize the total depravity that is in modern Calvinism. And then it goes on to speak more of his actions and the people that were killed because of his religious dogma. Pause to read. It even goes on to give example that the U.S. and their setup even was the separation of church and state was because of one of the reasons was because of how Calvin um, did his stuff in Europe, and then finishes saying that Lutheranism, which ended up being reformed, was total opposite of Calvinism. So today's Calvinism looks nothing like how it was originally whenever Calvin was was alive, and all this stuff has just been so twisted and corrupted. So it goes to show you, I highly recommend people not follow Calvinism and even do the research to really discover his history and find out where your beliefs lie. Calvinism is in fact false doctrine, and you've got to look into the details and not just take what your preacher tells you for the surface level understanding and belief. Not to mention, if you look at his history, you'll see that John Calvin was rich. He was an aristocrat. He was among the higher tier of people, and his parents paid for all his education. And so, whenever he went and did his stuff, he had the mindset of, I'm better than everyone else because he was born in the higher up area rather than, let's say, Martin Luther, who was low he was a low person. So do you want someone who was rich and given everything on a silver platter, telling everyone that he was chosen and all these people chosen by God are chosen and everyone else is doomed to hell because they weren't chosen? Do the research, people.